What's up, everybody? It's Jason from Mackie, and I'm here at AudioSavings, and we're talking about the DL32R digital rack mount mixer. This is probably one of the most exciting products we've released in 2015. They've been in stock, we're selling a ton of them, and probably one of the most revolutionary rack mount mixers available today on the market. We'll talk about a little bit of the hardware first, what you're seeing on the box itself, and then we'll jump into the software and the capabilities of what the software can do. So just by looking at the front panel here, we have 32 inputs of our Onyx mic pre's. The last 8 inputs act as a dual jack for a 1/4 inch or XLR. Along the side over here, we have 14 auxiliary outputs. You could dedicate those outputs to be monitor sends. You could dedicate the last 2 to be your left-right main mix. On the top, we have a digital output, digital AES output. Then we have a left-right monitor. If this was in a studio setting, you could have that be your studio near-field monitors. And then you have your headphone output along with your headphone gain. The chassis of the mixer is in all metal chassis with handles and a 3-space rack mount. On the back panel, I'd like to talk about the inputs and outputs that we have here. We have 2 USB inputs. Those do a couple of different things. The bottom square one is computer USB. That'll allow you to send 32 channels of record to your computer. You can record in any DAW. The top drive over here, it's a USB input, so we can connect a USB flash drive or a USB hard drive and record directly to a drive without having to use recording software. So you'll have 32 channels of record into a drive via your drive on top or your computer drive that will go directly to a recording DAW. In this section over here, you can see we have a removable plate. This is also our area that we can include our Dante card. So if you want to put the mixer onto a Dante network, the card is sold separately, and you can do that. And then we have our Wi-Fi control. In order to do any of the software control via your iPad, you need to be connected to a Wi-Fi network, and that's where you would connect your router to create your network. So we've hit on the key points of the hardware of the DL32R, and now we're going to talk about the iPad software control. The app that you see here is called Mackie Master Fader. It's available for free on the App Store. You can download it at any time, even before you purchase the mixer. We'll talk about a couple of the different key features of the software. And right now we're looking at the main mix screen. As you can see, I could scroll from channel 1 all the way over to channel 32. I have my effects send and returns. I have my reverb and delay volumes. I have subgroup volumes. And I have my VCA group volumes here. If we look at each individual channel strip, we'll start with some basics. Here's my fader. It's a touch fader. I have my solo button, mute button, pan left and right. And now I can jump into our DSP. I can select any one of these 3 areas here. And now I'm in my auxiliary send stage. I have my mic pre and my USB pre, gain and trim, and then my ability to select subgroup, VCA groups, and mute groups here. If I scroll up, now I'm in my EQ section. Just grab any frequency, adjust my EQs. I could also grab the faders along the bottom. I can change my EQ setting to a modern EQ or vintage EQ. I can also pull up presets for different types of microphones or instruments and drop it right into my EQ. Cool. Scroll up from here. Now I have my gate and compressor section. I can grab my ratio. I can grab threshold and adjust like that, or along the sliders along the side. Turn the gate and the compressor on and off. My last area here are my effects. 2 reverb channels and a delay channel. I have my sends, my volumes, ability to mute, all my parameters, all of my reverb settings, all of my delay settings. Scroll up again, takes you back to the top. If I want to exit out of this, I can simply jump back to my mixer view. If I want to go back in, right back in. If I want to go to channel 2, because right now I'm on channel 1, I can scroll to the left, and now I'm on channel 2. And I can do that all the way down the mixer section. Right back up here, jump back onto my mixer section. The last view that you'd see here is a global view of everything going on. So this is all of the channels, all of the groups, my master output in one view. As I had signal going through here, you'll see all the different meters bouncing up and down, and I can jump to any of them by simply clicking on which one I'd like to jump to. Another key section on this mixer are our auxiliary section. So I have the ability to do different mixes in all my auxes. Everything from aux 1 to aux 14. Create my subgroups. And then last but not least, I have EQ on my master output. So for more information on the Master Fader app, simply go to the iTunes store and download Master Fader 4.0. And for more information on your DL32R and pricing, where to buy, just make sure you click on the link below.